What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. I apologize for my voice. I'm a little sick and it's so early in the morning, so apologies for that, but welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matteo De Venuto and today I'm going to be bringing you guys around with me throughout the day. Pretty quiet day for me. I don't have pretty much anything special planned. I just have my 5 daily goals that I wrote last night, and I'm gonna be going through those and trying to get some work done. And yeah, that's about it. I haven't checked anything yet. I woke up a little later than usual. Usually I try to wake up a bit earlier. Actually, my goal would be to wake up a lot earlier, but since I've not been getting much sleep lately, I'd rather wake up at 8 AM and get enough sleep to be productive throughout the day. So last night we had the FALCON 3-year anniversary roundtable, which was amazing. It was extremely motivational hearing Mark and the coaches that shared some of their goals that they just ticked off, which for most people those would be major life goals. Is extremely inspirational, and I'm sure that because of that, everyone in the FALCON community is going to be working a lot harder today, including myself. So thank you so much to Mark and Jake and Neil. It was absolutely amazing roundtable. So yeah, it's currently about to be 9:15 AM. As you've seen in the previous clips, I woke up around 8. I had a 15-minute meditation session, had a cold shower, and now I just booted up my computer, and I'm just gonna be checking. I apologize for the camera stuff in the background, but that's for later in the day. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through my watch list really quick, look at what happened throughout the Asian session, and if I missed something throughout the night, I'm just gonna get a quick scroll through my watch list. And then in about 15 minutes we're gonna be heading downstairs to Starbucks and get going with a good forecasting session, and yeah, see how long that takes me. If I have some time, I want to go over the midweek that was released last night, the FALCON midweek recap. So I wasn't able to watch it last night. We had the live roundtable, so it just got released before and I didn't get enough time to go through it. So I did my analysis on my own, but I didn't watch the midweek. So that's on the plan for this morning, forecasting session and midweek recap. So I'm gonna get a quick look at the charts and then we're gonna be heading to Starbucks. Alright, so just went through my watch list. Nothing too crazy happened, or at least that we weren't expecting. Euro dollar is looking good. We might be getting a trade later on today. Dollar CAD is a tough one. I'm pretty sure I missed a position on here that I would have wanted to get in just under an hour ago. I was a little late to the charts, so not a big deal. I would have liked entering around this area. A 15 pip stop is good enough, and yeah, 1.4 to the low, so that's enough to move it to break even. So this would have been my ideal entry at this candle right here on the retrace here. It would be running at just 0.25% at the moment, which is not a big deal, but either way, missed this position. I'm gonna be looking at whether it pushes down and we get a hover here like this, so we can get in there, most likely on the 15-minute chart. 15 pip stop, gonna be looking at that. There's 0.7 to the low, so that's why I did not want to miss the risk entry from the top there, which is quite unfortunate. But yeah, either way, gonna be forecasting a few different options in a second at Starbucks. So either way, not a big deal. we'll try and get involved in the trade in some way. Just scrolling again, seeing if I missed something else. Euro doesn't look too bad. So just like euro dollar, we're currently waiting for the retrace, which we're getting, and the first flag, which we're gonna get involved in if it happens. And I believe that's about it. The other pairs need some more development. Dollar yen still needs a bit more development. So yeah, either way, we're gonna be heading to Starbucks really quick and get some forecasting done. Alright, so I just came back from Starbucks. It was a little bit of a quicker session today. I guess we didn't get much change from last night, and I was pretty prepared last night between my own analysis and the round table, so I knew what I was looking for. So it was a little bit of a quicker session. Also, my camera battery died just as I was getting to my last wildcard. So yeah, I came back up. I haven't watched the midweek yet, but it's 10:40 a.m. now, and I will be digging into the midweek recap, and we're slightly ahead of schedule, even though we started the day pretty late. I guess I will have time to either fit in some backtesting this morning instead of this afternoon, and I will have a little bit more time later in the day to work on some other stuff which is non-trading related, some other side projects, and yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna be digging into the midweek right now, and I'll catch up just after. Alright, just got done with the midweek recap. I'm gonna be going over my forecasting once again. There's a few key details that I didn't develop as I would have liked to after watching the midweek. So I'm gonna be going over a few things very quickly. I'm also monitoring dollar CAD. This is the 15-minute chart. Alright, so I wasn't expecting this. I would have taken the position here, like this, and I was expecting it to break, or either to get a hover here to keep moving to the downside. I guess fortunately for me, we came back to the upside. So after this candle close, I will be placing, if it closes like this, I will be placing an order on the 15-minute retrace right there, just like this, and yeah, targeting first of all the low of the correction here for 1.5%, and then hopefully we will be moving all the way to the outer structure here, or at least the bottom here, which is 15%. Obviously, it's unlikely that we'll be catching all of this with one trade. It could still move to the outer structure here a little bit higher. Yeah, either way, waiting for the close, which is actually in exactly 2 minutes, and then we will see whether we can get involved in this dollar CAD position. This will actually be my first position on dollar CAD. I know quite a few people, especially in the FALCON community, got involved on the 15-minute at this area right here. Unfortunately, on the retrace, like that, just like that, 15 pip stop. Fortunately, I missed that trade, which is fine. It's currently running at just under 4%, and at some point it was running at 5.8. But yeah, so this would be a scale in for most people, but it's the first position for myself. Gonna be going over the forecasting really quick and add some key details that I took away from the midweek. Then I guess it's time to get started with episode 3 of the updated Falcon Foundation series, which is one of the most important episodes since it's the technical analysis one. So it goes over the Falcon strategy. So I'm gonna be watching that, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright, so as you can see on here on the chart, I have just, if it focuses, I have just gotten tagged into this $CAD position. So we're still on the 15-minute chart. Now this is what the 1 hour looks like. The reason I use the 15-minute chart is because if we got in after an hour, after the 1 hour retrace, we could be already at the bottom of the channel here. And if we entered here after the 1 hour retrace, we could still be correcting like this, and so our stop would be much closer and we would likely get tagged out for a loss. Whereas if we use the 15-minute chart as a filter, entering on the 15-minute retrace like this, if it moves to the bottom of the channel, we can move our stop to break even. So if it retraces back up, we get tagged out for break even and not for a loss. So that was the reasoning behind using the 15-minute chart in this case right here. So I'm going to be filling up my journal entry. I'm going to be filling up the journal entry, taking some before screenshots, and yeah, this is what I do with every position I take. So this is going to be trade number 7 for this month, which is quite high. I have taken quite a few trades on dollar Swiss, which all resulted into a break even. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna be filling up this journal entry. So the pair is USD CAD, order is a sell, stop size is 15 pips stop, the setup is high probability, pattern is a flag, confirmation we got a retrace, multi-touch, and double top. Entry is a risk entry, and the return we do not know that yet. Alright, copy the screenshot. We're gonna paste it here. Alright, screenshot is good to go. We'll be typing a little entry comment, so and just like that, my trading journal has been filled up. I will be doing the other part when the position gets closed. So I always do this before and after. So I take a before screenshot, an after screenshot, and also write an entry comment and an exit comment. And then I will use this journal entry when I do my ASR, which is the advanced self-review, which I do twice a month. Once will be this weekend, as we will have passed the first half of the month. So I go over the trades I took in the first 2 weeks of the month, review them, spot any mistakes, spot things I did right, see whether they were part of my plan, they weren't, and pretty much, yeah, just review them and try and learn from the mistakes. And then at the end of the month, I will do the same thing with the trades from the other half of the month. This helps me, so I have all of the screenshots before, after, and I can figure out what I was thinking when I entered by the comments and my thoughts at the exit. And I also have the forecast that I save, as you saw earlier in the video. The forecasting sessions help me first of all plan the trades that I take. So this was one of the trades that I had planned. If I bring up my forecasting, so I'll show you my Notion as well while I'm at it. This is my little dashboard, and as you can see, ASR, forecasting, backtesting, and this is my trading plan, this is my trading journal, and there's a few other things, but I have my forecasting here. So once I do my ASR, I know that I took this trade on, today is the 13th, so when I do my ASR, I'm gonna go on my journal, take the position with the screenshots and everything, then go into my forecasting folder, find the 13th, find $CAD, which is here, and I have the screenshot from the forecasted position, which is pretty much identical to what I took. And this helps me with my ASR, as I said. Sorry for the long explanation, it's actually pretty simple, but I might be showing all of this process in another video, so if you're interested, make sure to let me know down below. Either way, we can tick off some goals here on my journal. So this is my journal for my 5 daily goals. So we have film a YouTube video, a forecasting session, a backtesting session. This is some other side projects. This is some graphics design I have to do for a client, and a run. So we can tick off the forecasting session, and for now that's about it. So either way, I'm going to be taking a little break. It's almost 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna be eating some lunch and relaxing for a little bit. Maybe watch a video or two just to relax and get my mind off things. I obviously have multiple monitors, so it's good that I can still monitor my position on there while doing other stuff on the other monitors.
Demonizing technology. We hate that the kid, you know, my favorite is my friends who are parents who, like, you know, because they know where I sit on tech, and they're like, Gary, you know, I'll be hanging out with them and they'll be like, Gary, this tech is terrible and the kids are on it too much. But the second...
Alright, I've just finished with lunch. It is currently 1:30 p.m. I was watching a Gary Vee keynote while I was having lunch. It's 1:30 p.m. We're gonna get started into a backtesting session. Little update on $CAD. So I'd pushed up a little bit and formed this ascending channel. I had the previous line here, like this, was more of a wedge formation, and we just got this impulse, and we're currently possibly retracing. So I already evolved this, and we'll see. It was very close to tagging me out, about 3 pips, but yeah, not a big deal. If it retraces, then good. If not, we will get tagged out. Either way, let's get into this backtesting session, and here we go. Alright, well, I just paused the Falcon Foundation series. It's currently 6:50 p.m. I'm a little late on my schedule, but either way, I just paused it. I'm gonna go for a run, a quick run. I've been pretty much sitting at the computer for the entire day, so I'm gonna head for a quick run, and when I'm back, I'm gonna shower, eat, and finish episode 3 of the Falcon Foundation series. So I'll try and record as much as I can. I'm not going to bring my camera, but I will bring my phone, so I will try and record a couple of clips while I run, and I'll talk to you when I come back. Alright, this is usually my halfway point into my run. This one's been extremely tough. I definitely feel the consequences of slacking in terms of fitness for February. I ran almost 97 kilometers, actually 97 kilometers in January, and I pretty much haven't done anything in February, so I'm definitely feeling the consequences now. But yeah, this is usually where I stop and turn around. It's the halfway point. So I'm gonna stretch for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna start heading back home. All right, well, we're almost done. We got a bunch of stairs, the ones that we came up before, and going all the way down. And then we have one last sprint, and then we're home. Alright, well, this was a terrible, terrible run. Honestly, never had such a bad run, ever. This was absolutely terrible. Felt like absolute was way slower than usual. And I don't know what happened. I guess these are the consequences for slacking in February. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I've just had a little bit of time to recover, but I honestly don't know why it was such a bad run. But either way, still went, did my usual run, even though it took me a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm gonna drink something because I'm dying. Gonna shower, gonna eat something, and then we're back to the FALCON Foundation series and my evening forecasting. So yeah, I'm gonna relax for a bit and I'll check in a little bit later. Alright, and just like that, I showered, I ate a little bit, and I started watching the episode 3 of the FALCON Foundation series. It is 2 hours long, or almost 2 hours long, so I've just watched part of it. I will be finishing it up tomorrow. So yeah, I have 2 more things to do in my evening routine, which is my evening forecasting session. And after that, I need to read a little bit, try to read between 15 and 30 minutes. And at least I get my eyes off the screen before I go to bed. So time to get the forecasting done and then the reading. Alright, that concludes the evening forecasting session. We got one thing left to do before reading, which is writing my 5 daily goals for tomorrow. I did complete my 5 daily goals for today, so that is great. I'm gonna be writing those for tomorrow, and yeah, then quick reading session and bedtime. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. This is what a day in the life looks for me. It's almost 11 p.m. and I'm heading to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can also go and check out my Instagram. It will be somewhere on the screen right now. I post pretty frequently on there, so I definitely recommend you to go and follow my page there. It's definitely where I'm most active on social media. Also, if you have any requests of what you want to see next, please let me know down in the comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time.